Hello. Lights, camera, action. What up, my dudes? All right, we're live. I just threw the 3 current codes that are active in the chat. We haven't had one of these in a long time. The first one, I believe, is active for like another month, but the other 2, I think, expired in like an hour. So if you haven't cashed those in yet, get yourself some... I don't even remember what they were. Does it even say? Yeah, it's this stuff. Get some goodies. Get some collapse pieces, because you're gonna need it. Anybody who was paying attention to the Balin emergency... why can I always remember the name of this, but I can never remember the name of everything else? But it's the Balin Emergency Island... Emergency Shelter Broadcast. Whew, what a mouthful. But anyway, it's the developer stream. And they were getting kind of wild. They're getting kind of wild. I'll summarize some of it, but you really should just go watch the whole thing for yourself, because it was like a really long episode this time. It was like an hour or something. And they had a lot to go over. And while I talk, I'm gonna try and prep a team for... We're gonna do the expansion drill boss, but I'm gonna try and do it with like a kind of off-meta team. And by off-meta, I mean I'm just gonna pick 4 random units, and I'm gonna make sure they have the right stuff equipped. But anyway, in the emergency shelter broadcast, the devlog, they previewed a lot, and dude, I am so mega ultra super hyped. It's just, so they have the next the big highlights are the next 3 units coming are Belka and Andros next week, and then after that we're gonna have a small break, and we're getting the 3rd one that I'm having a mind blank on. Oh my gosh, where's my notes here? Where are my notes? There we go. And then Jangyu, of course. How could I forget Jangyu? So she's finally shown up. We talked about her last week in the skills, her like rework. So I'm super hyped for that, along with her like costume from PNC, which actually looked cool because it was one of those like modular costumes, which seems to be the only type of costume they make anymore. Which I am. Well, that's not true. That's just a total lie. But that is definitely it's definitely in the works here. Sorry, I'm just double checking, and then I need to do... Let's go in Paul and Wooly. I'm just double checking some units here, and we're gonna try... I think we're do Ulrid, Diane, and then, you know, maybe we'll do good old Macchiato. She's got the right stuff equipped, right? Yeah, this is good. That's right. And then we could do Xiaomi. Let's do Xiaomi too. Why not? Right? Or we could just go really crazy off meta. What's the I want to have at least one weakness type matched. And I already forgot what the boss's weaknesses are, because it's not the same as Gunsmoke. Oh, it is. I lied. It's just water. Okay, so I'm gonna take Xiaomi to implant Frost weakness, so at least we have like 1 weakness type matched. But what else? So they said those are the next 3 units that are coming out. So I hope you say, remember that the conversation we were having last week about, oh, should I save for a segment 6 character? Boy, wouldn't it be fun? Well, that's out the window, dude, because yeah, so they are accelerating the schedule, which I am super hyped for, dude. It's been kind of something they've been quietly doing in the background. Like, I've noticed that we're getting events much quicker than we should, and like the timeline is kind of skewed in our favor. But they like just came out and said it, and they're like, all right, we're accelerating the global schedule to match CN, and I am super hyped for that, because you guys know how I feel about being lagging behind and having a 1-year gap or 6-month gap or whatever. Hopefully they can narrow it down. Like a 1-month gap isn't too bad. I don't know if they have the translation team and the kind of like manpower to have a pure simultaneous release, but even like a 1-month gap is totally acceptable. I just don't want to see 6 to 8 months, you know, ahead of time. That's just kind of, you know, it's just, there's so many reasons, and I won't go into it because I've talked about it before, but I'm super hyped for that. I always vote for the Elmo squad. I would, Wooly, but I don't want to brutalize myself on stream. Because while the Elmo squad... dude, it's so mean to say. It's a Krolik is like such dead weight, dude. When you're doing any sort of like remotely difficult content, which this isn't the hardest, but it's also not the easiest. Krolik is just, she's so rough. And Groza, while she's really good at tanking and being survivable, none of the bosses really have anything to do with that. She's decent at stripping stability too. I should give her a point there, but she kind of does nothing else. She just stands there and just does lots of cool counterattacks that don't do any damage, but they do a decent amount of stability damage, which is cool, but I also don't want this to take 10 to 15 turns. So we're gonna try it with a semi-competent team. Maybe I will prep that squad later in the future, Wooly, and we'll try it again with the Elmo team. I don't have anything against Colfang. She's fine. She's annoying, but she's fine. Yeah, dude, that's totally cool, man. You do what you got to do, Paul. But thanks for stopping by, even if you have to duck out early. Like I said, next week we got a lot going on because we got all the events that are all the events, I should say. Belka and Andros's events specifically. I believe. Look at the thing here. Lean in real close. Looks like specifically it's Belka's first, and then there's a small like 1 week, half a week gap. Yeah, it looks like there's a half a week gap, and then they do Andros's event. Andros, however you pronounce it. I like Andros. Reminds me of the final boss from Star Wars, the old Star Wars. Jesus, Star Fox 64, Andros. But yeah, anyway, so we're getting all that. We're getting my plans of like, bro, maybe I'll just save for a segment 6 is out the window because I want to get Andros, I want to get Jingyu, I want to get Andros's weapon, if nothing else for the skin. I'm a big fan of the G36 Spectre. It's like their commando submachine gun version of the G36 assault rifle. I mean, the G36 is like Germany's main like battle rifle, and they just like the M4 or the AR-15 here in America. It's like they just kind of slap that shit on everything. It's like, oh, you need a machine gun? Cool. Make a machine gun version of it. Oh, you need a marksman rifle? Cool. We got a marksman rifle. Oh, you need like a close quarters like carbine? Cool. We got one of those too. So I'm kind of a big fan of the gun, and it's kind of a unique, cool looking weapon. So like not meta reasons. I kind of just want it for like gun nut reasons. Let's see. And then we have, oh my god, yeah. Then they got the skins. That was the other thing. They previewed all the skins that are coming. We got fucking Belka. Oh, we got Belka's Halloween skin, which I will not be getting. I think we've had enough of that. But they're releasing Chongju's skin, like the Chinese warrior general of ancient history. Really cool looking skin. And then obviously Jiang Yu's skin coming out from PNC. So I got a lot of things to buy / spend my tickets on coming up here, so I don't really have any wiggle room. We'll see. Maybe I'll just get all the units in like 10 pulls, and then I'll have lots of extra. Is the main story moving forward? Yes and no, Willie. These 3 particular events I don't think have anything to do with the main story, but the reason they're shoving all these events back to back is so that I'm assuming, they didn't directly say this, but I'm assuming is that we can get through all the quote filler stuff so we can get to the next main event, which is the one with UMP45 and Robella. So yes and no. No, these events are not specifically tied to the main story. I don't think. I think these are like 404 side stories. And then whatever the hell's going on in Jiang Yu's no story, I have no clue. I hope it's not about her film career. Let's not talk about that. For those of you who don't know, in Project NeuroCloud, she was a movie star of movies. That's why she had the special outfit. She's an action movie kung fu star. But anyway, I have no idea what her event is about. And I'm just like looking through the calendar. They had to put a big calendar out. I have to scroll through all this nonsense, but all right, let's get into this expansion drill I've been talking and not doing. So let's get into this expansion drill as we chit chat here. So what do I do? You know what? I'll do what I did and see how easy it is. So I don't even know what overdrive is. I'll be honest, guys. I'll be honest. I picked let me see. I picked these ones. I think I picked these ones, and I just ignored every mechanic on the boss, and I just killed him. I literally killed him in one turn with fire/water units. But we're gonna do a little more fun, so maybe I should pay attention to what I'm picking here. I don't know what overdrive is. I think that's the one he self-buffs him with when he... I don't remember when something happens. If he breaks stability or something, or hits a certain HP threshold, we'll take that one. This one I'm gonna take because this team has a teeny tiny bit of out of turn damage, so we're gonna, because we have Macchiato interceptions and we have Diane counterattack, so we're gonna leave this one on. So we'll leave that one on to 10%, just because we don't really need to go much higher. I have no idea what Blood Ripple does. We'll figure that out. We're using shields, so we also kind of probably don't care. That's fine, whatever. And that's we're gonna implant weaknesses. So let's just try this. Yeah, Ghost says. Sorry, I'm all over the place today, but Ghost says I hope they give us the ability to upgrade the Elmo squad to gold level, at least for Goza. Dude, I don't know if we mentioned that last time. Oh, this was the team I used, and I just absolutely decimated the boss. Yeah, dude, what is it with gachas? It's not just this gacha. I think it's literally every gacha I've ever played, with the exception of GFL1, where they did that exact same thing, right? Like the AR squad did get their neural upgrades that make them all kind of cracked. But every single gacha game in existence is like, oh, units that you start out with and that the story is revolved around, nah, we don't need them. Let's just ignore them. And yeah, we'll just, how about we, you know, just make them super weak and like 4 stars and power creep, and I don't know, man. But they do it in like every single gacha, and I really don't understand, because you think it would be... So usually one of the old methods was always, why can I not find, there she is. One of the old, like, I don't know, tricks, I would say, but it is like one of the old things was like, usually they kind of give you a decent starting, like, free to play starting team to encourage you to play the game, and then you get upgrades from them through gacha systems, right? But like the core team is still like decent enough to kind of get the players hooked, so to speak. Like that's how it was in GFL1, right? Like M4A1, if you got her upgrade, she could hard carry you through a lot of the stuff, especially if you made like an Exodia team based around her. And it's like, it's weird that just nobody does that anymore. I guess because the easy answer is like, just make a bunch of crappy units, and if they still playing the game after a month, they'll be playing for the gacha units anyway, so who cares? Who do we put as the 4th person or the 5th person on this team? I didn't think about that. I forgot we get to use 5 units. We could do... I don't have gear on a lot of these units, which we could switch. Who do we take that has... I could take Vapley, although she'll do literally nothing in this entire fight. I normally would take Nemesis, but right now I have Nemesis with the wrong weapon, right? Yeah, I gave her weapon to... You know, yeah, you know what? Niketa. Right there. She's got the weapon. And who did I bump off the team by accident? Who was that? Diane, wasn't it? Okay. There we go. There's our 5 people. Try it with this. I bet you guys haven't seen this boss in a long time. Actually, Ernizzle, his abilities in this are very differently from his Gunsmoke Frontline version. Whatever, nerd. Alright, let's start with... You know what? I'm gonna do the typical gamer thing. I'm not even gonna read. Not gonna read. I know this first ability is a ground slam, and this is a frontal clone cleave sweeping strike. I don't remember what this one is. This is the one that... Look at all these words. Do they expect... do they really expect me to read that? Give me a break, bro. But yeah, anyway, I'm a little mega ultra super hyped for all the stuff that's coming. The next couple of streams, I think, when we have all this content, I will be... I think I might be streaming a little more than normal. I think normally I have these go for... What do we do, an hour? But I think maybe next couple times we might do it a little more than an hour. Oh, I gotta be careful. These implant water weakness because I have the key on that makes the goop the puddle. Ooh. Alright. Now, here's a question for you, or for me. Can I remember the, quote, meta rotation on Ulrid for her skills for deeps? I think it was 2 slashes... God, I wish this guy had, like, a matching weakness. So sad. So it's 2 slashes, and I think it's a Hunter's Sight on turn 1. And then we go... Yeah, stay within 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That should be good. So she can shoot him during the turn. I'll slow it down here, because this is going to be a lot of out-of-turn attacks. So yep, this one's the standard counterattack. Dude, this guy's just melting. Macchiato counterattack. Oh, you lost your cover, Nikita. Another Macchiato counterattack. Why is... Oh, I guess Xiaomi already used her attacks up. And then Ulrid should shoot him with an arrow. Should. If I counted right. There it is. Ooh, 5,000 damage. It's the value. Okay, well, this was a boss. You know, he tried. I don't know, Xiaomi, like, we're just here to have fun at this point, right? I mean, he's doing mechanics, and there's... Oh, I messed this up. I was not supposed to do that. I forgot. Too much Gunsmoke with a segment 6 Nikita. I'm not good enough for a poor man's Nikita. I don't know. Just do this, and just do this, and then watch these style points. Oh, one more. Teleports behind... Wait, hold up. Let's get the real meme going. Here we go. Teleports behind you, nothing personal, kid. Goes invisible. Okay, cool. That was a... Please look forward to my guide on that, where I cover the mechanics. Oh. I mean, I'm not upset. I'll be honest. I don't mind it when there's, like, easy, chill content like that. Although, it is a little... I guess it's just disappointing because I just killed him a million times for Gunsmoke Frontline, so I'm sick and tired of seeing his stupid face. And that was like... I don't even know what his mechanics did because he just fell over dead. Whatever. It is what it is. Let me see here. Well, he says, of the gacha I've played, it seems like there's a bunch of decent 4-star units and good free 5-star units are a thing in more niche titles. But that's what I'm saying, man. Why can't we get... Even if they're... Okay, you have 2 options, right? There's the option of, well, we go and make Groza team, which should be, you know, Nemesis, Groza, Colfane. We make them 5-star units, or in this game they're called elites. Make them gold bordered elites. So it doesn't really matter. The only thing that's really tied to being an elite unit, I believe, is like your scaling, right? Like your basic, like, for example, attack. Let's see, 539 for a bulwark. Let's look at an equal... Well, I guess there is only one equal bulwark to her. Yeah, 609. So she gets more scaling, usually. It gets a little more complicated. Like 2,250. What about Groza? Yeah, so I mean, you get a little more stats, base stats, and it's usually, like I said, that's usually one of the things that's denotes your rarity. But so you have two options. You could either have everyone be 5-star and garbage. Like, what if they all upgraded Groza and the Elmo team to 5-star, but they're all like Mozen Nagant? You know, just like, sorry, just not really used in anything. Doesn't synergize, no, nothing. Or you remain 4-star and you're just like one of the most cracked 4-stars ever. Which this game doesn't really have any. I guess Ksenia can be, she's like just very viable all the time. Even in like current meta game, right? Because of how her abilities work, she can just throw some. And I guess Cheetah too, right? There's some team comps that just, she's not like, she doesn't really do anything, but just by throwing a ton of like really strong buffs out there, she incidentally stays valuable even with like powerhouse units that are out in the game, like Plukai and you know, some of the high segment DPS characters. So it's like, those are your two options. You can either be a quote 5-star on paper where you have the right border and you know your color is matching the 5-star but suck, or you could be a 4-star that's just really really good, right? I'm thinking in like for example Star Rail, Galagoat, everyone's favorite bartender. Like that guy literally is the reason they don't make 4-stars anymore, because he's just so freaking good. So freaking good. What a god amongst mere mortals. Anyway, I don't know. I live in a fantasy world. I'm with you, Ghost. I really wish they would just upgrade these units, because it would be nice to use Groza and like not feel like you're shooting yourself in the foot. Nemesis is like, she's fallen off hard. Unfortunately, she was like the best one out of the starting 4, but even she's starting to get left behind. All the Corrosion team stuff doesn't synergize with her. Her expansion key was, we don't have it yet, but it's just doesn't do anything. It literally does nothing. So yeah, it's unfortunate. At least they kind of inadvertently buff some of the standard banner units. Proteus still sees a lot of use. Obviously, Tololo is kind of popping off right now. Chongju popping off. The only one from standard that kind of got left in the dust is Vepli. And I guess Mozen. Sabrina's, she's okay. It's just that bulwarks aren't really useful in the game right now. If you're a bulwark, you kind of have to have a very specific role. Like, that's why I'm excited about Andrus, because she does like multiple things, and she synergizes with the electric units and even some other units in the game like very well, as opposed to Sabrina, who's like just kind of there. It's like she's really good at taking hits. It's just that there's not, that kind of content doesn't really exist in the game. Okay, it's a lot of yapping. Yeah. Well, he's like, well, in GFL2's problem is, yeah, Xiaomi, who just kind of invalidates all the healers, add in the lack of any substantial content, and nothing but damage and extra actions matters. Yep. To be fair, though, that is not just the case of this game. It's in other games too. It's just this game definitely is. It's like. Especially the point about not being any like really difficult content, which like I said, I'm not necessarily complaining about that, but it does prevent good comparisons between units, right? For example, if there was a boss in this game that ignored shields or did health drain through shields, and you had to have like a different strategy to beat that boss, all of a sudden I don't think Xiaomi would just be the auto win that she is. Because right now everything that drains health or anything that does damage can be either soaked by a shield like Xiaomi's, or a like an extra health bar like Springfield's. So you get into these. What was I gonna do? I think we were. Oh, that's right. We were going to do something I haven't done in forever. Artifact Recovery. I've been talking about doing this game mode for a million times, for a million years, but we never actually do it. But yeah, so unless they have specific niche mechanics where they say like, hey, this type of healer is invalidated, then I don't think you're ever going to see that. Because I mean, you could also just make the bosses hit incredibly hard, but It's a feels bad because then it turns into like, well, if you don't have these units, then you're punished even more, right? Like if you got Xiaomi, the only way to invalidate her is to either come up with a counter mechanic to her, which feels bad because then you have a character you can't, like, that's totally useless versus these bosses, or you just make the bosses hit harder to compensate, which just makes the problem worse for everybody else. So I don't know. Which one do we want to do? Yeah, let's do self-empowerment. I don't remember what all these were. I think we're going to try doing this kinetic crush. I haven't done this one yet. I've done a lot of the others. I think we're going to try and do a physical team for this. Considering I don't use my own units for this, I don't feel too bad about doing some of these kind of goofy builds. This penetrating seal ignores. Okay, we're just going to kind of go with it. And then, well, I guess I don't really have much of a choice here, do I? This is the worst part about this mode, is you're starting 4. It's like, oh, it's so bad. I hate this unit. I hate her. Don't make me use her. I actually would rather... There. I mean, I know she's physical, but I actually just hate her so much I don't want to use her. Yeah, sure. This is the only problem with this mode. It's so jank for the first couple fights. Willie says GFL2 had potential unlike Hoyle Slop titles. Whoa, dude. You can't be saying stuff like that, even if that might be necessarily true. You can't just be spitting facts like that. But unlike Hoyle Slop titles, which makes Mika choose the collect and goon route, disappointing to some. I don't know. It's one of those things where this is just the world we live in, right? Like, can I just kill him straight up? Yeah. Did Hoyoverse, did they ruin everything, or was it ruined because of the players and Hoyoverse are just giving people what they want? You know, like, that is kind of the problem. I don't know why I'm thinking about this so much. Even with these crappy units, we instant kill everything. You know, like, I complain about the Gooner stuff all the time too, but it's like, I mean, this is clearly what people want, right? Like, this is, you gotta give the people what they want. Let's see if I can hit everybody with this. Not that it really matters. Probably should have done that before they all act, but you know, whatever. So it's like, you know, the difficulty issue that I complain about, like there being not enough difficult content, or like, you know, like how we just kind of breeze through that. Like that's partially other game companies' fault, right? Like you could say like, oh, you know, there's other brainless gacha games out there that make it brain dead, but it's like, I kind of want to say it's the opposite. It's the gacha players themselves that have asked for this future that we live in. I mean, you gotta remember, this game was slightly difficult when it came out originally, and they just nerfed it. And then it came to us, global, in the nerfed state that it's in, and it was nerfed yet again. Who we swapping? Let's swap. I'm gonna swap Shevia just because it's a contest on who does the least amount of stuff. I think the Shevia wins. Oh, don't have the key. That's right. Oh no, the forbidden corner attack that oh, the Krolik, please learn. Oh, she can't get. It's a disaster, guys. Krolik is being outsmarted by the diagonals once again. And you do... Yeah, we can actually come this way. See, if no one else got me, I know Diane got me. But yeah, anyway, that's just kind of my opinion. It's like you're fighting the... As much as you're fighting the devs on stuff, you're fighting the player base. on a lot of this stuff. Like, I'll be honest, we were Ghost was talking, we were talking about how damn, that was a long shot. How he's so tired of the drama, and it's like, I kind of agree with you, Ghost, because I was, oh man, dude, I made a mistake, dude. I made a big mistake. I went on the horrible place on the internet known as Reddit, and I remember somebody linked me an article or something, or some post, and they wanted me to read it or something. I guess to get my opinion on it or something, and I clicked it. Oh god. It was the GFL2 subreddit, and I think it had to do with the stream that they did. Dude, the number of people complaining and crying about the schedule release that they previewed is just, it's just wild, dude. And it's like, I actually like read through all the stuff. I think we want like actual team units that match. Ooh. Come on, I need a Yuhi, bro. I need the Yuhis. Sure. No. Which one do we want? We want the stability break one, which... Do we not get a single one? What's the set called? I can never remember the set's name. Kinetic Crush and Stability Break. I didn't see either one of these, right? It's been a while. I can't remember. An enemy, Massacre Effect, Tactical Overdrive. These are Omni. These are all Omni. Wait, that's Cryo. We don't want that. I'm just gonna... Can't never remember the names. Vicious game, but don't worry. I'll get back to my story here in a second. All right. Oh, we don't want any of these. I think we're just gonna save. But anyway, the thread was literally just, so the entire thread, at the end, I was like, I actually was wishing, I'm like, can't you guys just be like the toxic positivity that I hear about, from like the Hoyoverse fan base, right? Anytime I look at anything for that game, dude, like even if it's the most like scummy thing that they've done, which to be honest is not a lot, man, dude, the Hoyo fans, they're just eating it up. They're just living their best life. And I was like kind of hoping for once. Oh, we get 5 units. Ooh, guess Krolik's back on the menu. Who can be in the corner here? I think Diane can. She's the least. She can come around. You know what? I'll bring Kid too. Once again, I'm overthinking this. But yeah, they were just literally complaining about literally everything, Willie. They were complaining about how they were being, quote, cheated out of polls because of the accelerated schedule. They were complaining about that, like, I don't know, this is like some master plan to milk everyone dry. That, like, oh, the reason they're releasing all these units was because, I don't know, they hate the player base or something. And they're just trying to, like... it's just weird, dude. The whole thread was just like mega weird. There's just so many people complain about literally everything under the sun, and I just wanted to be like, do you guys even? And then of course you have a lot of people that, like, to be honest, I don't even think played the game, just in there complaining. I'm like, don't you guys have better things to do than lurk like a discussion thread and forum for a game you don't even play? And I mismanaged this. I thought I could hit one more guy, but. Surprised I can't hit this guy. Huh. I don't want to overkill him, but I don't really have a choice. Whatever. Just have him come over. But yeah, anyway, I was getting so tired of listening to them, dude. It was like, some of the complaints were valid. There was a couple, like, random ones that, made a little bit of sense, but... It's just, like I said, I don't have the thread in front of me, so I can't, like, pull it up, but, man, it was just, I was just, like I said, by the end of it, I'm just like, can you guys just, like, chill? Hell yeah, dude. The AoE team without the AoE units. Yeah, anyway, it's like, people were, like, mad that that we were getting the accelerated schedule, and the only like valid complaint that I was seeing was, and I just realized we don't have any healing on this team at all. The only valid complaint I was seeing was that. Trying to think, did I do that right? Yeah, okay. It's been a while since I actually got to use Ulrid in her full power. Are we gonna crit? Of course we're gonna crit. Got like a 90% crit rate. Doesn't really matter. Surely we'll double crit, right? Oh, I see. Easy game. And then we'll just come off there. But once again, I'm proving in real time I can't talk and play at the same time. But the get him, Ulrid. But yeah, it's like they're just complaining. It's like, so having the accelerated schedule does cut into the quote amount of time you have to save for something, but it's like they're not doing it maliciously, right? Like there's people like me, and to be honest, there's a lot of people like me who want to be up to date with the CN servers. We don't want to sit a year behind just waiting. Like I said, how long have I been anticipating Lena getting released? Literally since day one of the game. And it's like, do you know how painful that is? It's like, that's, oh yes, it's all coming together, boys. It's like, it's just painful. And actually, I don't know if any of these units are really cracked. It's 6. So I think we're gonna just try something fun, and we're gonna make Yuhi our segment 6 once we get enough. We're a little short. Perilous encounter, of course. What are we, babies? And yeah, it's like, I don't want to sit here be a year behind. It's like, okay, all right, we're getting into the toxic territory here, and it's like, actually, I think we're swapping Ritia out for like, and it's like, on the one hand, the only reason a lot of these people are upset is because they want time. They're free to play and they want time to save for the very select units that they want. Well, maybe it's not select units. To be honest, it seems like they want every unit, which is like, okay, dudes, I think you need to reel in your expectations a little bit. If you think you're going to get literally every unit as a free to play, like that might just be a little much. Like maybe you need to, realign your expectations. Oh, I'm so stupid. I was supposed to have Yuhi. This mean, once again, proving I can't play and go at the same time. Let's have Yuhi come to here. We got a Yuhi ult first. Come on, what kind of dummy doesn't put up all the buffs? What is this? My first time playing this game? Probably. Bust a move on the dance floor. Oh, and then can I hit him? Oh, I can hit him. That's right, because it's got huge range. And then, I don't know, Diane, you get a dance move. Bust a move. And then, I don't know. Rolik, you didn't get one, right? Here you go, have another one. This team does work with Krolik, by the way, as long as I don't use the fire attacks. This overburn does not count as a fire attack, so we shouldn't ever break the thing I can't remember the name of. Defense shredding? Main dancer? King of the beat? I don't know, whatever it's called. Okay, sorry. I'm gonna look at chat here now that I've been doing. So, since I played through a year of compressor compression and PGR to catch up with CN, some of the older players become so negative, a Discord server was started to avoid them. Jesus, that's, you know what? Is ridiculous as that sounds, I'm almost at that point. Like, I'm almost so tired of just listening to, like, to be honest, it seems to me like people who don't even, oh, I can't do that. Because, whatever, I can do it because it's America. A free country, I can do what I want. Krolik can just stand out in the open, she'll be fine. Okay, maybe she won't be fine. Yeah, it's just, I don't know. I'm just getting said I don't want to talk bad about the community, and I'm already negative enough as is. I don't need any help being negative. This should be 3 away. I should get a free move. Okay, I know how to do math. And just to prove to you that that didn't disable it, where is it? Never give up. Still active. Never give up. Still active. Troop core. Whichever one of these, I can't remember which one gives you the defense shred and ignore. You would see a debuff that says whatever. In fact, I'll do it next turn so I can prove it to you. But right now it's not there, which is a good thing. I don't know. We'll clean up the trash and work on this big boy. Bust a move, yo. Bust a move. We do teleports behind you? No. I want to stand. I can't do it perfectly. Yes, I can. I lied. I can click it. There we go. Teleports behind you. Nothing personal. That's not the right move to make there, but I did it for the memes. And then yeah, just stay up there, look cool. Well, gross. She didn't attack with the bro because whatever. He's just a big stupid jellyfish, right? Who knows where that's from? Big stupid jellyfish. He won't hurt us. Where are you going, City Warden? It's the wrong way. Yeah. Well, he says it's actually pretty cool. Western CCs have actually started contributing to the meta and the rotation crunch. Yes, that's what I'm talking about, dude. How is this dude still alive? That's what I'm talking about. Here, I'll do it just to show you guys. So, real quick. No debuffs. We do it. Because I know there's one person who doesn't believe me. Here we go. Never give up has been disabled because we did a thing. So we'll rewind. We'll undo the mistakes we have done. See, and it's still there. So there you go. There's your proof. As long as you don't, you can use crushing revolution. You just can't use any of your other skills. And overburn will not have a negative effect because it's considered fixed damage, even though it's thematically fire. It is fixed damage. Do a dance move, Yohi. Segment 6, she is the DPS. I mean, the robot, how is he even gonna do this? He gonna shoot through the wall? No, he's just literally not gonna participate. What a doofus. What a fucking doofus. It's okay, we got Ulrich here. Oh yeah, dude. Do it, Ulrich. Doing it. Hurt harder. Oh, we're out of moves. Yeah, Paul says, I love the people who say they're gonna quit at launch and post in every news thread. Yes, yes, dude, those people drive me absolutely bonkers. And it's not just this game; it's any game they do that for. But it's like I understand you kind of want to come back to the game, so you're keeping up on it to see. But it's like if you have no intention of coming back, just leave, dude. It's like it's just getting to be too much. These kind of suck. I think I actually want the stability rip one. Only problem is I have no way to... This is the issue with the physical team for me, is there's... You don't match their weakness types, there's not really anything you can do about it. None of you are useful. So Paul says, with the bonus polls and the collapse pieces, free to play actually come out ahead of this event, and the double expansion pass probably covers Dolphins. I'm not sure what the double expansion pass you're talking about? Double expansion path. Are they? I must have missed that if that was in there. You're talking about like the Voyager, like monthly thing? I don't know if that was double, but they have lowered the amount of like time. Usually that rolled over every month, and now I think it's like every 3 weeks. So yes, if you're spending, you can just buy that more often, which is going to obviously compensate you a bunch. And no idea if they're going to. Also, there's no idea if they're going to double up on the discount boxes for whales. Yeah, to be fair, though, like, I don't think whales really need help. Like, they're fine. They'll be fine. Let's just keep doing Krolik, because eventually Xiaomi will do frost damage, and that will ruin it. Yeah, well, older gacha players that play games like Fate are used to having full foresight and figured out meta, and they just need to plug and play. Okay, you are right, but I personally think that's the most... Oh, it's so boring. It's so boring. In my opinion, at least. Who's the big damage dealer? Diane, you get one. Oops. Ulrid, we can't... Oh, we can do yourself, right? Yeah. Put on Ulrid. Yeah, there was a little bit of that in GFL1 too, and even Project Neurocloud. I remember the same thing. They started kind of speeding up the schedule a little bit, and people started losing their minds. And I'm just like, because that was exactly the complaint. The only complaint for not liking an accelerated schedule is that you have less time to save and you have less foresight, because people like the idea that they get to be this mastermind that's planned out literally every pull from day one. You can make the argument that it's better for the company, it makes the company more money, but I don't even care about that. And to be honest, I don't think a lot of people care about that. It's just a better... Oops. I was supposed to go with Krolik way before all these other units, and now she can't relocate after she attacks. YOLO. This is gonna be a real slog, this fight, I can see already. Units just don't do a lot of damage. Ooh, that hurt. Oh, they're gonna have an extra battle pass. That's what Paul's saying. Okay, I didn't realize it was an extra battle pass. I thought they were just talking about the same battle pass that they normally have. They were just changing it to have the gold calibration chips. Can I click Krolik? Am I clicking her? Yeah. And this City Warden is gonna get so clapped when these things come down. We can have Ulrid come to... Wait, we can... Oh, the one pixel. Oh, this is such a crap team. Because once again, Krolik can't attack diagonals. And I can't use her other skill because I don't want to reduce defense shredding, so she's just gonna go be sad over here. Oh, but she needs to not take a hit. So go be sad over there. Where... Perfect. You can come to here. God. I've never done this with the physical buffs, and I feel like they're not helping me in the slightest. Probably because... Did I even complete a whole set? I don't think so, right? I do have Kinetic Crush. Yeah, okay. Well, I mean, I'm doing it, right? Like, what do I got? 116 or 96% defense ignore, right? Like, this should be extra damage. It's just, unfortunately, not. Oh, City Warden, my boy. We got a survivor. This is, we're getting there, guys. It's just not as easy as I would have liked. This turn, we just do Hunter's Mark. Like I said, trying to remember the order for this stuff is surprisingly difficult as far as like her special rotation. But I plotted so hard. I made it so hard. If I actually know how to play this game, I probably would have done her other ability to debuff or dispel the fire, but you know, whatever. The baby damage. Baby damage. Where do I want to go stand? This is a safe spot. Safe-ish. Now we just do the... Go, Security Warden. I don't know why I came out here to attack, as if like it matters where I'm standing. I want you to be far target this time, which means you need to be back here. Oh, should I do it? Allah Akbar. Oh, she lives. Oh. Ooh. Tempting. Very tempting. Because she'll get to move after it. It's just that I don't know where she can stand where she won't get slapped. Because she's gonna do nearest enemy. Alright, we'll rewind if this goes horribly wrong. This, oof. She shouldn't get targeted. Oof. Maybe I should have brought Xiaomi. Alright, so I think we made a mistake because God, I hate this arena. Who can take a chunking? Nobody really. I wanted this to go away quicker, but it didn't. I think the City Warden is going to be our bro, and I think he's going to take another attack. This is global, right? Yes. Then that makes this global, I think. Can I hit her? Yeah, I can. All right. Let's try this. Let's try this. So this should be global when she's at segment whatever she's at. I think she's at 5 right now. Like the range on that ability goes to global. We're doing it slowly. This is a little on the painful side. I think we're gonna do the. Maybe we should do one of the debuffs. Who's Abisha's got no stability left, so we'll do this. We'll cleanse some debuffs with it. Oh, that's right. Not till next turn. City Warden, you are gonna be the hero we need you to be, and you're gonna take one for the team. Don't move! Don't you dare move! That's right. Right, now we do another triple attack, and then we don't quite reset the rotation, but we kind of do. And then on turn 7, she'll be able to do, I think, 2 in an alt or 2 in a hunter sight. I can't remember exactly how it all goes down. Prolik, that's right. You're just being kind of useless right now. I think you just stand there. You're neither the furthest nor the closest. Because Diane's gonna just do this. I don't think she needs to. She's at max dex. And then she or Papa Shot will be the furthest. I should have counted, but whatever. It will be fine. No, you can get furthest. City Warden, what a Chad! We did it, boys. I think we're gonna kill the Darcher. City Warden, my goat! The hero that Gotham needs. Sure, this should trigger the dance move this time though, right? Oh, am I crazy? Did I not? Whatever. Do it this time then. No, when we heal Papa Shot, this... Does this overwrite? Yes, it... I can't remember how this works. This will overwrite the dance step, but I think because I already cast it, it's going to remove a debuff. We'll find out. Nope, well, didn't matter. It was all that thinking for nothing. Sorry, I had to use all my brain power for that because that was rough. Some whales would definitely buy the discount boxes but won't touch the token refills. That's weird. I'm surprised by that. I mean, I'm not a whale myself, so I can't confirm or deny. I'm sorry, I'm trying to read these. Like I said, I've never done a kinetic crush build, so I don't. I think this one's got a lot of words. Usually, is pretty good. Yep. Sorry, Paul. I saw your comments, but you have a good one too. But yeah, so Willie says what PRG did, or PG, I keep calling it PRG. PGR, you get the monthly up to 3 times, same for the battle pass. Having swimming in currency, spending on what I did. I mean, that's fine. I'm not too worried about the people who are spending, right? Like if you're gonna spend like a monthly pass, whatever, you'll probably be fine. It's the only people that this kind of affects in the first place are the free-to-play players. I mean, yes, if you're like a low spender, right? Like let's say you just get the battle pass, and let's say you just get the Voyager whatever monthly pass thing. There's a chance you don't get all the units, but to be honest, this game has a very specific rerun cycle, right? Like I think it's like 3 months or whatever past a unit comes out is when it comes back up. The third banner after they've been gone, they're back up. It's like if there's someone you miss and you really want that character, it's like you're almost guaranteed to know when they're going to show back up. Like as opposed to other games where it's kind of like just kind of a coin flip, like you have no idea when they're coming back. This game has a very, very like methodical release and rerun schedule, so you never can like say, well, oh man, Xiaomi just reran. Oh, dude, who knows how long before she comes back? It's like, nah, it's like every single character, it's like, I think it's been 3 months between when they're released and when they show back up on the banner, like as the like rerun character. So once again, if you miss a character, whatever. And to be honest, like, dude, you kind of just have to, like, you're in the wrong genre of games. If you want to collect them all, I mean, I think you need to go play a Pokemon game or something, because this is not, gachas are not, this sucks that they spread you out like this, but it's not the worst. We come to here, oh yeah, look at all these angles. I know that some games have kind of spoiled people as far as, I want Diane to have this. It's kind of spoiled people as far as like how many characters they get. But if you want to get every single character, it's like you probably need to think about like the genre of game and realize like that's not happening. Unless you're gonna spend lots of money, right? And once again, it's kind of not the end of the world if that's how they do it, right? Like you just need to kind of know your boundaries. Oh, but these boys are thick. Damn. Damn, should I start wailing on the stun guys or maybe? I think we do want to kill these guys. I thought we were gonna kill them a lot easier than we are, but I guess not. I feel like I'm misusing this stability / physical set like mega, because the other times I've run this with the other sets, like I felt like I just melted everything, and this feels like I'm not doing any damage at all. One second here. There we go. Oh, sorry, I missed the discussion earlier about the $1,000 patch. I don't know. Obviously, Paul's referring to Punishing Grey Raven, where they did the you could buy the patch a bunch of times, or the battle pass. Actually, don't mind if they attack Diane, because she will probably counterattack and kill them. And let's just do it for sure. For sure. Always secure the kill if you can. I really hate how this guy just does the weirdest things. That is the one annoying thing about this mode, is you can't really change or mess with the keys that the units have. So, for example, Papasha's key, that would prevent her from having the robot move. Kind of. Oh, I think Frolix's dead. Oh, no, she's like. Oh, no. Maybe. Damn, guys. We are, that did not go as planned. Are we gonna get shot by this guy? It says she'll live. I don't know if I believe it, though. I think we get further back. I think we're gonna, like, collapse the team. This is kind of a disaster. I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna be real with you, homies. It's not looking good. Let's have our goat once again come up front here and just tank all the damage. Don't you move? That's right. I know he doesn't move when you send him to a spot, but I like to remind him not to move. Where can this guy go to? We're gonna come to here, because that way he can't get a flanking shot. I don't know what to do about this mess, though. This is... Yikes. They're still stunned, which is cool. We can mop up some of these guys, but... Yikes. This is gonna hurt. Ah, it's gross. We did crit him and kill him, although I have a feeling Yuhi might be in trouble. City Warden, what a champ! Okay, Yuhi's fine. Everything's fine. We're doing this. I still don't understand how you're supposed to play this game, but you know. And let's actually give some stability back. Diane up here. Go Yuhi, win the day. Go. We're doing this, guys. I don't know if we're gonna beat the boss though. We're not looking good. I might have to actually read the abilities. Find out how you're supposed to play this game. Yeah, well, so... Sorry, I'm getting back to the comments here. Yeah, well, he says if you're a skin collector, the catch-up would be brutal. If you wanted to be efficient, it was real nice. Are you talking about... I'm assuming you're talking about Punishing Grey Raven still. Oh, what's up, Chada? You're just in time to see me kind of butcher this game mode. Yeah, we don't want the AoE damage one. This is rough. Let me actually take a moment here. Let's say Willie says probably a cruel thought, but who do you think is the overlap between pity builders and character collectors? Ooh. That's a good question. I would probably say a lot, Wooly, because they go hand in hand. Well, I don't know, right? Because there's no point in building pity if you've, for example, let's say you get a character. Why would you build pity on that character's banner, right? if you already like quote checked it off, right? I mean, I know what you're saying, Wooly, is that they tend to be the same, not well plan, like people who don't plan out very well. They seem to have the same mindset, but it's like, I don't know. I don't feel like there'd be any reason. Like they're two counteracting goals, right? Get one of every character versus like I'll just throw some more and try and get a segment. It's like that doesn't. They don't add up. Okay, so let's see. When we have defense shredding, which is what we have from Yuhi, so it's converted into this, which does even more Unga Bunga damage if the ratio is words, words, words. You get it even if you don't have Yuhi. You get 1 stack of penetrating defense 10 times. You also do damage back when you get hit once per turn. Right, so you stun people when they have 0 defense, or I'm assuming when you reduce their defense to 0 through your defense shredding. Not 100% sure if that's the same thing. Yep, and that stuns them at the end of the turn. 4 instances of physical damage during... You can expend a bunch of these stacks and gain 5 stacks of... Oh, this is a lot of words. Alright, so you get a buff. If you did a bunch of physical damage, you trade in your penetrating seals for a big damage buff. Maximum 50 stacks, yikes. That's a lot of stacks. And then defense shredding gets even better. Okay, we're not quite at this one yet, so... And then just the other ones, right? Just the generic stuff, right? Or no, not this. We want to look at... 1 out of 3? Oh yeah, that's my Discord. Sorry guys, I gotta mute that. Oop, there we go. I always forget to do that. I lied. I always remember to do it, except this one particular time. Ooh. Does she have the key on? Ooh. Damn it. I was gonna say, if she doesn't have her expansion key, we could use her as a pseudo-physical unit. Ah, crap. Well, so much for that idea. Although there's not really anyone else to take from this team that does physical. Because Michti has the same problem. She... we'll take Changju. I don't know. Let's just hope that we get the rest of the buffs needed for this set. And the last boss goes a little better than that one did, because that was... Yeah, Chada. The feeling you get when you're trying to build pity, but you accidentally get a 5-star and now you gotta start over. Yeah, how could this have happened to me? The forever problem of the pity builders. Oh my goodness, I can't believe this. How could this have happened? I didn't mean to get the 5-star. Well, then why did you roll on it? Because, like, I was just trying to build pity. Oh my god, gotta click so many times. I think I did that wrong. I think we were supposed to get... Did I misclick? Yeah, aren't you supposed to be able to do this afterwards? Hold up. Hold up. Am I crazy? We did that. Then we, I don't know, throw it on her. I guess not. High segments, you know, they get confusing. You don't remember who does what. Oh, man, this is... Be honest, guys, I'm not feeling hot about this physical team. It's a lot of attacks just to kill one guy. This should kill him. And then we can do one of these. I hate these things so much, these upshires. And then come back to the nice comfy cover. And then Papa Shaw, I don't know what you're gonna do, man. You're in a... Oh, she took your spot. That was rude. Just stay back there. You'll be fine. Surely nobody will dive that deep into the line to attack you. Oh, and I did the thing again where Krolik is not... She's too close. 1, 2... Yeah, she's not going to get to go then. Son of a beach. Krolik's just dead. I think I'm just going to have to remove Krolik off the team. She's making it so hard because I can't use her abilities. Diane and Ulrich are doing all the work. And I guess Yuhi. Everyone else is just kind of there. Can she kill any of these dudes? Yeah. Not the best, but maybe if we get lucky with crits. We did. There's a Thode back here. Did I even see him? What's he doing? We just menacingly look at him. Or actually, maybe we can just kill him. I don't like the idea of being back there with no cover. If we just stay on this side of cover, the Thode will have to attack into cover, and we'll be fine, dude. I mean, yeah, let's do that. Then bust a move, I guess. I don't know. Bust a move over here. Again. Just whatever, Krolik. You die. I don't even care. I'm taking you off the team after this. Where's that physical shield from? Must be from one of the many upgrades I got that I don't know what they do. Well, we'll see. This is all part of the plan, dude. See, it's just right up in there. Yeah, just a normal poke. Okay, or shoot him. I forgot her basic auto attack is a bow, not a sword. Oh yeah, dude, Ghost. I forgot all. I got so distracted complaining and talking about other stuff that they did announce that the big dorm is for realsies coming. They said before the end of the year, which if you can do math, that means the next couple months. I know why they didn't say exactly when, because they probably needed to like finalize some stuff, but damn it, why did I not get piece of garbage? Let's do a refresh here. Kinetic Crush. Thank you. Desperately needed that last Kinetic Crush. And then do we want a random doll? Who can even fit in this team roster that doesn't suck? Let's check it out. Oh, Faye, yes, of course. Thank you. All right, guys, we might be making a comeback here. But yeah, dude, the dorm is gonna be pretty lit. I'm excited that is going to finally be implemented. So it's gonna be within the next, like, probably the patch. I'm gonna guess they're aiming for the patch after Jingyu, but like subject to change and all that nonsense. Who am I? This is every physical unit in the game, essentially. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, and they talked about all that stuff about how they're switching. We talked about it last time, how they're switching around all the gacha stuff, which people, weirdly enough, are still complaining about the gacha system in that. I gotta protect this little scrub. Gross mission. This doesn't actually bind them in place, huh? It's called web bind, but it doesn't say anything about actually preventing them from moving. I think you're just gonna hang out up there, bro. Sure, Diane. We need to kill these two over here, and maybe this guy, because they're the ones that are going to be getting all the flanking attacks on our little spider buddy up here. Can we... Oh, I guess this little guy too. This team just does no damage. What if I body block? Oh, that's right. She won't have a counterattack this turn, so let's not body block then. Can Faye do this and not mess everything up? I think we're good to do this. And then I will just hang out right here, I think. Yep, that seemed to work out pretty well. Okay, so now we just gotta worry about this little guy here, who's rudely blocking the stairs. The big trip? Got him. Just we'll creep up next to this guy. Get their attention. And then little guy, you just stay in that little comfy corner right there. No damage. That's what I like to see. Yeah, that's not what I like to see. Right, dude, leave my spider alone. Let's have Ulrid. Oh man, I need to knock this stupid shield off him. Probably just like one hit damage absorption. Sucks. It sucks. It sucks. Right, I am not crazy, right? Yeah. One immunity. If we go to here with this boy, we'll still block it. Not immune to ults though, right? I guess he is. Game lied to me again. It said immune to skill and basic attacks, but that was neither. Let's... Said unironically, Yuhi does the most damage by a lot on this team. Look at this, like right through cover, just blast him. Anyone even need health? Yeah, well, he has a little health. Deleted. Wolf Spider, you just, you know, stay frosty, my friend. Oh, shoot this guy. Shoot him. You can do it, little guy. You can do it. Yes. And then, dude, did I mention how much I love Diane? Such a great character. Oh, you're like totally in the wrong part of the map? That's fine. Just zoom on over here. Shoot this guy and then be literally on the other side of the map. Fantastic design. A+. Ooh. It's okay. One-man wrecking crew. I said, this is definitely night and day compared to when I did last. I like breezed through this whole thing. I'm like, oh yeah, we can do one of these on stream. It'll be easy, dude. We'll just crush it. But that is not what's happening. Who needs Confectance Index? Not anybody of note. Ulrid, I guess. 1 instance of damage. Ooh, actually, she could kind of go crazy. We're going to grab this one. Might not be the meta one, but yeah, sure, Vapley. I mean, you're technically a physical unit. This is the last. Oh no, we still got a couple more floors. Man, dude, we're poof. Oh, shot us like I remember this map. I couldn't kill the stupid fucking robot. Dude, that robot was another like this is a game design moment, all right, where it's just like, "Oh, did you get the fire team? Just checking, because if you didn't, he's not dying." They did they said they've been really heavy-handed. Where is she? They've been very heavy-handed by the did you get all the fire units for the fire team? Because we really want you guys to have the fire team. And that snowman boss was another one. Why would you attack that guy back there? It's okay, we can stun these two boys here. Throw out some more funky dance moves. Bust a move. Oh, you're in my spot. I want to go up there. Yeah, I don't want to, but like you got to. Blend them all up. Will it blend? Oh my god, they're so thick. Oops, that was a misclick. Whatever, you can just do the thing back there. I really want this dude dead. I want to start working my way up there. Although, we can't attack upstairs. Not cool. All right, we're gonna find out now if. Yes, dude, she gets so much confectance. Dude, I think we've unlocked the secret tech. How many times can she do this? It said, I think it said 7 times, right? This triggers 7 times. Oh my god, she's just stabbing them. Oh, she's finally running out of confectants. We must have hit the max. All right, so we can go, I think, one more time. And then we can, I guess, do this. This is gonna be fun. Right, these guys are gonna be a problem up here, though. We need to kill this stupid idiot right here so we can actually get up there and fight him. Oh no, my cover! Well, that works too. This is quite the situation to be in right now. Oh, you Warden? What are you doing? You're in my spot. Alrighty. Let's have Yuhi murk one of these guys. Give Ulrid a little top up. Can you kill him? No, you can't, because everyone on this team does baby damage. And pull these guys back. Let's do that. She's just absolute menace. She's ruining my cover. Sorry, Ulrid has her thing that lets her go invis. Let's try. Oh, I goofed though. I don't have the... Need to have some confectants for this turn. I got so excited last turn. It's alright, we can do this. We'll just delay the spamming of skills for another turn. She'll stay invis because of that ult, so we should be fine. Should... And then I think Diane can finish the boy up top. Although these two on the ground here still living is it's a little suboptimal. Let's kill this dude. Maybe we can trick them into attacking Diane and get a counterattack off. Oh, yeah, we got two permanent, two normal. We should be fine. Is Faye gonna... Is this gonna get... Oh, no, we're good. We're good. We're learning... I'm learning together with you boys here about the strength and weaknesses of these units. I think we just have to put a lot of damage into this guy. Yuhi is the damage dealer on this team, weirdly enough. Oh, that's right. He puts this stupid mark. Is this dispellable? Cannot be cleansed. Why you like this game? Oh, it's based off where she ends. That's right. Okay. All right. Everyone's playing turn-based and Ulrich here is playing first-person shooter. It does feel like that. Can't do this because I'm a dummy and he gets a cover save from this angle, so we'll just... I'm just saying, with 400% defense ignore, you'd think these attacks would be doing just a little more damage. I liked that, yeah, okay, we are full. I did like that, that buff we had the one time. I think the first time we did on stream, where like when you move, it shoots like the little X or the cross-shaped pattern out from underneath your feet. That was a lot of fun. Well, I don't remember which buff that was, but I kind of want to get it back. I think we do one more, and then I think we can... Yeah, because she's losing confectants now. Because I want enough to be able to actually attack next turn, and this guy kind of got shredded. I mean, it took a while. And then Papa Shot, the robot. Now he's the closest target, so this should be fine. Or closest to Papa Shot, right? This guy. We had to use a strategy, but I think we did it. Look at all these buffs, dude. Look at all these buffs. Oh, God. This thing is so annoying. Hold up, we got Yuhi buffs? Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do. All right, we're going all in this, guys. All in. Just gonna stand out in the open. I don't know. Who needs... Ulrich, you need some stability. Here you go. $30,000. 30,000. The DPS is here, boys. Yuhi is here with the deeps. Here, Faye, you have some stability too. Cut his head off. That was rude. It's over, dude. You don't have to blow up afterwards. Man, guys. I just wanted to have a little fun with you. I didn't want to have this much fun. This is getting... I think this was the one, by the way, Expeditious Gambit. Does it? Can I look? Is this the one that like shoots all the crazy nonsense out when you run past? Yeah, Path Cutter Bomb. This one. That was a lot of fun. We're not doing that. We're doing Kinetic Crush. So. Which I'm still not sure how I feel about Kinetic Crush, but we're almost there. All right, let's start topping off these segments. Okay, Yuhi. How many more of these do we have? Diane and like one more? Well, Rid's kind of not great at high segments. Yeah, that one does nothing. This is okay. I don't even remember what she does at high segments. I think we're gonna go with Faye. This is just Robot Boy. He just doesn't do anything. This does give him a second attack, though. Whatever. Let's just do one of those, and then if we get enough, we'll try and cap out Faye as well. I don't think we're going to have one more time to upgrade units. Let me think about this. I'm pretty sure there's not another unit that we need for physical that's even in the game right now. So if we skip that, we want... I don't know what a perfect plugin is. Let's find out. We did get one of the ones we wanted. Now which one? Every enemy target hit the next damage next attack is 5%. This. Alright, so that's 30% versus bosses. I think we're gonna need the one versus bosses. I'm tempted because the whole point of the team, right, is defense. Let's just do that. Let's just do that. Yeah, I know Faye's strong. That's just... I'm not a Faye expert. She was another one of those units where it's like, I just didn't really have a chance to like really play around with her. Oh man, what a gross map. Who's gonna be on the left? I think Robot Boy and Papa Shot. These are bulwarks. They're gonna take forever to kill, and there's no way up, so there's no point. Ulrid could get up here with her ult. Everyone else would have to run all the way around, which should not happen. So I think... It's just that it's going to be awkward because Ulrid... I mean, she could ult on her first turn, but it would be really gross to do that. I think we just, like, forget that side. I think everyone just goes over here. Robot, you just hold that. You just hold that down. These are slogs. Like I said... all these buffs, and the buffs, they do nothing. Let's see if we can kill these bros up top first. No, you're supposed to shoot that guy up top. Here, we'll put Faye with some stability. Not that it matters, but dude, this is so gross. You're telling me that I am out of range of literally every target because I can't attack upstairs. I could shoot them. Oh, this is... I mean, I guess I am going to be ulting turn one. This is... oof. Oof. I mean, if I had deployed differently, maybe, but... damn, dude. Can I pull this guy down? This is such a gross map. I have a feeling this box is not even gonna hurt him. Let's just try it for funsies. Yeah, no damage. Oh, this is gonna be a painful. Oof. I'm regretting this, guys. I really am. I said let's do a fun. Jesus Christ, dude. You're so thick. Remind me never to do anything on stream ever unless I test it first beforehand. This is, oh. And this guy in the back is the one that spawns the bombs. Oh my god, this is the worst, dude. Let's just blow this up. Maybe we can break the terrain. Oh, we can, nice. Dude, I'm about to put this on pause and come back to it next week. Dude, even I'm getting burned out of this. Mistakes were made. See you later, Chada. Thanks for stopping by, man. God, what a fucking mess. All right, because Yuhi doesn't even have her dance steps this turn. We need to minimize the casualties. I think we do this. So weird that my main DPS on this team is none other but Yuhi. I think we can kill this dude, yep, and then we can get this other guy too. Alright, okay, maybe I lied, you know. Ulrid's not a slouch either. Now that I'm up here, I kinda don't want to get down. I think this is the last one. That should be enough to kill him. Okay. 2 stacks of Ren, because we want to put a bunch of stacks of Ren on him before we go ham. And this is, yeah, this is just AoE version of. Yeah, we're good. We're good. I had to remind myself how Faye worked there for a moment. How many stacks does he have? Which is the icon for it? I can never remember. Rend. Okay, it's the it's the same icon as defense down and charge. Oh man, that's come on, guys. You can be a little more creative than that, surely. We do have segment a lot of Diane, so we can just alt spam with her, which is fun. And then I think we're going to come back down here and just be totally out of line of sight. This guy live? He live with the 1 HP? Oh shit, is this Goliath going to immediately take a turn? He is. Save me, Faye. I'm glad that he decided to walk over here instead of just blowing up on Diane. That's cool. Yuhi win me the game. Dude, look how hard she hits. Ignores 1,400. What is this game? Yuhi really is the DPS. Oh, we didn't have to kill that last guy back there. I guess I should have read the mission objectives first, huh? Wow, guys, you guys are getting like a double featured episode of the Nizzle today. Yes, we want Kinetic Crush. That. Yes. I think we want this one actually, because this is only melee, so this is only going to affect Ulrid. Yeah, I think this one. Damn, sorry guys, I'm not like as excitable as I normally am because I'm just, you know, I decided to try something new today, and well, it's a little too much for my small little brain to comprehend. That one's good. Can always do more damage. This one's also good. I think the big cock block for this team is going to be bosses. So I'm just going to kind of grab all the ones that increase like single target boss damage. That's okay. Am I crazy? Is that the same one twice? Ammo weakness? Oh, phase weakness. Okay, yeah, well we're not going to be doing that. Although, yeah, phase weakness is not an ammo weakness. It's not the same. One is the other, but not the other way around. No, that's for summons. That's just kind of doesn't really apply to us. And then, yeah, this one also kind of doesn't really apply. Is there a way to refresh the story? Yes. Now this is cool. This is like, this just screams Diane. But maybe I want ones that affect the whole team. Yeah, we already looked at these, right? Yep, same two. No, that's garbage. That's not good really in this team. Here we go, perfect. All right, guys. I think we're juiced enough to kill the boss now in the last one without it taking a million years. Oh God, I hate this map. I hate this map. All right, where's Yuhi gonna go? I think Yuhi's gonna come to here and just stun all these poor suckers. And then we'll have to deal with this. That's fine. That's fine. Faye, you come on the end, Faye, because I want you to blend her over here. So this is how you know I'm like locked in game mode right now. I'm like 200% focused right now. I will admit I do find this tedious, the fact you have to do so many dance steps, even though it doesn't really matter because they all get applied on the first one. I do find that a little annoying. I know that's only technically a problem with her higher segments, but alright, cool, now we can worry about them later. But it is kind of tedious to keep doing this, and it's like, alright guys, you already did it. You already got the buffs, you're solid. Alright, Faye, I need you to come be the blender. This might get her killed. I hope not. I'm hoping that I can utilize the power of teamwork and or friendship. Let's just focus these guys on the left here. Although I know they're just going to walk around to attack her, but the more I chip them down, I think Ulrid can finish these two guys off. Oh man, this guy's thick. Alright, let's just do it for sure. That was rude. Okay, so already you gotta take out the trash. With your million confectance points. This should just be her natural kit. She should just regenerate 7 confectance every turn. Like I said, don't give me the design documents. I'll do some pretty crazy nonsense. Everybody gets a million attacks. Yes, more attacks. Okay, now we come to this guy, and I think this is the last one for the turn. So I should get one back on that, yeah. I am gonna try and confuse the AI by splitting up, like splitting on the different sides of cover. Sometimes this works, sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes when they get like too many targets in different directions, they just start doing weird stuff. Yeah, shoot your friend in the back, dude. Betrayal, dude. Betrayed by my own people. Yuhi. Actually, can I just kill him through cover? Because I match ammo type? I can. 99,000 damage. The Giordano. Yeah, we'll start chunking him. See you guys, the Giordano. Let's blender everybody. Like you said, man, don't underestimate the Fae, dude. Well, Red's just so much fun to use when you have unlimited confectants. Like I said, man, this is just fantastic. Look at this. Actual self-assassin. Truly a dream. This is what she was meant to do the whole time. Oh well, now poor Diane's got no one to fight. It does in fact blend. Yes, you're right, Willie. So much deeps. I don't know if you guys, like I said, sometimes I feel like I'm gonna hope that all the people, oh man, that was big numbers. I'm gonna hope that all the people who do play Star Rail watch this video on the VODs and they're just never here to talk about it with me. But this reminds me a lot of like how the simulated universe is kind of a testing grounds for like mechanics and stuff that they kind of pseudo want to add into the game at one point in time. And yeah, this is all this is something I don't understand about this game mode. Like, what's even the point? It's literally the same 4 events, they just shuffle them the order. Like, what does it matter what order you do them in? Like, it hardly matters, I guess, is probably... I mean, I guess, yeah, right, so I could have gotten one more out of it. Like, who cares, bro? Who cares? Let's just do a purpose... all-purpose, targeted damage, AoE. This is the ammo weakness, which I can't trust because I don't know if the boss will be vulnerable to the types I want him to be. But yeah, it's like, this is a fun game mode because you get to do all sorts of weird nonsense like this. But I wish they would, I said, I like that they use it to kind of mess around with game ID. Do you think I could roll battle one of these? No, actually, no, I'm not going to, just because the AI it'll take so long, even longer than I take. Oh my god, that's a lot of buffs. Oh my god, calm down. This is the most annoying part right here. You are the best dancer, Yuhi. I want everyone to know that. Actually, I don't even need to do that on myself. Like, I know it gives me another dance move, etc., and like lines the cooldowns up, but I actually don't know how much that applies to segment 6. I can't remember if I think you get a cool, yeah, every 2 times best dancer. Yeah, that's why, because best dancer is kind of forcing you to do it in a weird way. Okay, I've learned you need to take a turn for all your crazy buffs to build up before you actually do any damage with this team. Yes. Just sit there and blend people. Stack them Rens. The Giordano here. So this doesn't really matter because on turn 1 we do kind of baby damage. See if we can do a little bit. I think we can finish off this little guy over here. Rude. Then can we get up here? Not exactly. Have to hit this guy one time, and then we can get up there. Oh, I thought you could stand over here, but I guess not. Will she get killed by both of them? Let's just play it safe. Surely, if they want to come kill her, they're gonna have to work for it. That guy's just like looking at his gun. He's like, man, I can't wait to use this gun. Okay, we should have all the crazy stacks now, right? This is the time when we go bananas. Yeah, now we start one-shotting people. Am I being a little aggressive with this positioning? Absolutely. Will it matter? Probably not. So they're going to start one-shotting me, apparently. Can I come to here and blender? Right there. Can I hit everyone there? There we go. That's the move. The game has to think about it. I can see it running the calculations in the background. It's like, okay, 4 enemies times 3,000 defense shred times 10 million stacks of the buff times... Oops, I should have moved. Block him. He can't go up the stairs. I think he's gonna die. Yeah, all red. This is her ultimate form. Ulred's been squeezing the stress style, the stress ducky, the whole time. Oh, there's more enemies. Oh, hold up. Ulred, you're not done yet. Over here. Over here. No, get out of the way. All right, we fixed it. Ulred's been squeezing on that little rubber ducky, and she's been getting mega strong. Damn, dudes, we're at like freaking 2 hours, dude. How long have we been doing this for? An hour and a half? Oh my god, it's a disaster, dude. It's a disaster. Heck, do I look like I know what a phase demolition is? No, I don't know what a phase demolition is. You can tell I'm starting to lose it. We're starting to lose it, guys. Oh, this looks like a familiar stage. Where have I seen this? Except they split me. That is fine by me. I think it's going to be a problem for them, though. I think I'm just warming up for next week because we're going to we'll be playing a lot of this game, I think, coming up pretty quick. We're going for the ultra aggressive positioning this time. And Faye, you can be the selected winner. But yeah, between the events and like I said, I really am excited to try the new Jingyu when she comes out. I mean, I know that Sion's servers are getting her a teeny tiny bit ahead of us, but I still think it's going to be fun to mess around with her. It's just going to be a little awkward because we don't have all the units she pairs with. So I'm going to have to kind of like be using a little bit of theory crafting. You know, be like, oh, what would this be like if my beloved Lena and or Leva was here? Who is Papa Shah gonna start clapping? Let's go to see if I can get these guys. Well, they can't attack over tall walls like this, so she is relatively safe. No, Warden! God damn it! You were supposed to go over here or over here. Anyway, anywhere except where you actually went. You had one job. One job. Okay. I think if we just sit here, get that counterattack. This is gonna get spicy. We're gonna play the Will It Blend game. Oh, that's not good. Oh, that's not good at all. Let's not do that. But then I don't get to kill. Oh. Why is the dynamo box all of a sudden doing Oonga Boonga damage, right? All of a sudden it's gonna kill me, and last time it was doing like nothing. Oh, we'll just... My understanding is that every time she spins, she heals. So hopefully this won't be as spicy as it looks, because as long as they don't one-shot her, which they might, but I'm gonna try and have Ulrid kind of block the way. Let's get rid of this Deadeye. I mean, I guess the real strategy is just hide in the corner for the first turn so you get all your buffs, and then go bananas on the second and third turn. Got one more to go. Let's slap this guy here. I'm gonna stand on this side and hopefully prevent them from walking around. We'll see if this works or not. But now they gotta go, hopping the wall, I mean. They still gotta walk around, but... Cool, it worked. Oh, we'll do robot battle. I don't think our robot's gonna win, though. I thought this dude was stunned. What the hell? What a cheater. Oh, they're attacking each other. You know what? I'm okay with that. I'm okay if they're gonna... If they're going to, you know, fight each other. It's like the guys like live action of the GFL2 community. Damn. No, Yuhi, you're the real DPS on this team, so I need you to come be the real DPS and start chunking this dude. Ulrich decided as no one else gets to play today. Yeah, dude. She's like, it's my turn. She's like, I'll teach them to put me in the back of the Elmo. Speaking of which, did you guys finish the Niketa event? I don't know, Wooly. I know you're like kind of on it. You're like on semi-permanent break right now. But did you do the Niketa event? It had a really cool story. It got kind of dark. It got a little sad. But like that's very on par for the series. Actually, it was kind of nice to see them kind of return to that. Oh, that's right. Only got to kill the elite. I don't know why I'm worried about all these other nerds. But yeah, it's like it got a little dark and a little sad, which is on par for the series. It's weird because we have gone a long time since we saw that. I don't need to recover HP. Ooh, this one's solid. What do we got? Do we even have any money, or am I poor? I'm not quite as poor. Oh, look at it. It's like, hey, you know that one you didn't want? Well, that makes the decision really easy. Oh god, not Flare Berets! Oh, I hate this boss. Oh god, out of all the bosses it could have been. Well, buckle in, boys. It's gonna be a long one. Although I'm hoping we can kill him through his stability. I'm hoping with all the crazy amounts of defense shred that we'll be able to kind of cheese our way through this. You didn't even finish reading Chahanhan's story? Oh man. Wooly, are you one of the guys that I was complaining about earlier who just goes on Reddit and complains but doesn't play the game? Are you? Oh, well, that's not how you play. Hey, well, don't do what I was about to do right there. Oh wait, hold up. First of all, we need to get the real DPS into position here. Where can I put her so that she can step out? I think that's good. I want her to be able to step out and shoot these diner gates. Yeah, dude, this story was lit though. Like I said, it was kind of inconsequential to the main story. Like it didn't really have anything to do with the main story, but it kind of did because how do I say this? It finally touched on some of the plot points that the main story has been dancing around, and even this one, it kind of danced around it a little bit as I dance with Yuhi. But I think it was still pretty good. All right, am I gonna die if I do it this time? No, now they're all stunned, so we're fine. And I think we... 1, 2, no, that's... I think we're just gonna go here. Although, this still doesn't hit the boss, right? Oh well, whatever. Turn 1 is just the get comfy turn. Hit the boss. Shoot the... You got the robot. This whole thing about killing large targets. Here, Ulred, go to work. He's only got 99 health bars. You're almost there. Damn, Wooly's throwing that hot shade, dude. So unlike Redditors, when I'm unhappy with the game, I just stop playing it. This is the only place to talk about GFL2 now. Damn, that's sad, dude. That's real sad. Let's voice our unsatisfaction. What's really, is it really just the main story is the only thing you care about? You don't care about any like the side events, any of the like these game modes and stuff? You don't care about none of that, huh? Just, oh, I almost used the wrong skill there. That was the warm-up turn. Now hopefully we'll power through these 99 health bars. Oh, that's right, he's gonna heal. God, I hate this game right now. Oh, we might get... I mean, we're gonna break his stability this turn so he won't heal anymore, but oh my god, this is gonna be... Oh, this is gonna be such a slog. Is she gonna die again if I do this? Do these all counterattack her? No, they don't. Okay, okay, maybe it's not all for Forsaken. Now I think we come to here. This big fat turd. I think we come to here. I think she can start blending over here. Oh, this is gonna be a rough one. I mean, we're gonna chunk this guy, but it's still gonna take us multiple turns, I think. Oh, that's right, though. We do get to spam all this nonsense, though, because of her. Because we took that special protocol or whatever it's called. That gives us reduced cooldowns. Alright, maybe this won't be as bad as I anticipated. This will not do anything except blow up my cover, so let's not do that. I don't know, man. Just here, go to Faye. This is how you know it's been a rough stream, is when I have to. We got nothing better to do than to chat about other stuff while I slowly kill the boss here. Well, he says, I care about the story and gameplay. GF2's gameplay is not exactly riveting. Oh, yeah, we are in that situation right now where it's if you're looking for a challenge, I don't know if this is technically the game I would say looking for a challenge. And avoiding the main plot for just so long has soured me on the whole thing. Yeah. Okay, all right. Those are very fair criticisms. Like, if you got pulled in because the initial story, like post-apocalyptic world with like weird government conspiracies and all that other nonsense, yeah, I could see why you might be a little upset with them just kind of not returning to that at all and just kind of abandoning it. I gotta be a little careful because this ground stomp can be a little spicy. But yeah, she still feels off the spin, so I think she'll be fine. And luckily, these diner gates are all very confused as to why they're here, and so they're not attacking. Maybe we're gonna do this, guys. I'm not a GFL1 player. I'm not nostalgic about any of the D-dolls or collecting them. When I don't need them for gameplay, I have no prior connection, and it just doesn't appeal to me. Well, that is... I mean, that's spot on, right? Like, that's kind of how I feel about Star Rail, right? I didn't play any of the other games from the blessed creator that is MiHoYo, so I have zero, like, loyalty to them, and I really don't care about, you know, rerunning character from previous game, right? Like who's the one that's coming up that I can't think of her name? Cyrene. Like, she's cool and she's a fun character, but I kind of don't care that she's like a character from a previous game. Like, I want the character that's in the game currently to be, you know, the one I'm interested in, right? Like, I don't want them just to be like, oh, here, the character story is that she's from a previous game or something. Or it's, you know, it's that kind of stuff. You know what I'm trying to say. And I can see that with this game, too. It's like, you probably don't give a crap about, you know, PA-15 or UMP-40, right? Like, who cares? Like, she's just another random character that showed up in the story. Why should you, you know, why should you be invested in it? And that's solid, like I said. So yeah, I totally understand what you're saying. If you are looking for like challenging gameplay, well, unfortunately, that's not really here right now. And are we gonna finally kill? We're gonna slay the beast here with Ulrid. She's gonna take 1,000,000 attacks. Go, Ulrid, go! Go, Ulrid, go! Kill the beast! Kill him! Kill him! No! Yes, that's enough. I lied. Wow. That didn't take as long as I thought it was going to, but let's take a look here. This is like Gunsmoke Frontline numbers. I should just post this and give no context to it and just be like, yeah, man, Ulrid, so good. Love it. They're level 35. That would be the giveaway, right? Is the level 35. I just put it in the platoon. Oh, speaking of which, we have a lot of slots in the platoon because, as Wooly has just pointed out, there is a little problem with player turnover in the game right now, so we have a lot of spots. I want to say like 8 spots. Damn, that took 1 hour and 42 minutes. I am so bad at this game. I am so bad at this game. I'm going to have to mark this stream as like adult content warning. Like, Jesus Christ, that was fucking... I promise you last time I did this, it was like 30 minutes. I don't know if it's just because, you know, physical team, or if it's just because I'm just distracted and like doing other stuff, but it's... Yikes. All right, let's just walk away from that. But yeah, we got spots in the platoon here. We got a bunch of them right now. This is a lie. There's a couple more people that are AFK that need to get removed. We just didn't want to do it because we didn't want the platoon to look empty. But if you guys want to apply to the platoon and be with that guy that does the streams on the internet, I have permissions now to just accept people. So whoever wants to hop in can. We still have been making 5%. So all you got to do, all we ask you to do is show up, hit that auto battle button versus the boss. We just literally can't have any more people scoring literally 0 for a week straight. We're at that point now where there's enough player fall off that we do need people to actually press the auto battle button. We can't just have completely dead weight. Mostly dead weight is fine, just not completely. So you can apply there. There's the ID, or if you want to just send me a message directly, there's my ID there, and I will I'll get you in. I'll hook you up, and you can coast to free collapse pieces yourself. So what a stream, dudes. What a stream. I wasted so much time on that. Remind me never to do that again. Yeah, I kind of got that, Willie. It didn't help that dude, to be honest, the fire one, I think was the last one I did, the fire team for that artifact recovery. And because I had all the pieces of the fire team in place, like I literally just put them all on the team and everything just melted. I didn't even have to press anything. I hit auto battle, dude. You know, Vector throws out the Molotov and it's just go time, right? Like this one required like build up. There was like, you know, you got to get buffs and it didn't help that I didn't read anything, you know. This is my own fault. I take full responsibility for this. In the future, I'll probably be doing guides again. I know I haven't really done one in a long time because, like we talked about, there's not really a need for it. Like, what am I supposed to do for a guide for expansion drill, right? Like this thing's literally one turn with like a weird off meta team that doesn't even matter. Like, do I really need to make a video guide for that? I mean, I guess I could get all 10 of those clicks for people who literally didn't even try it, so they can, you know, have me tell them, yeah, dude, just use whatever, it doesn't matter. Yeah, not even gonna waste my time, not gonna waste your time like that. But in the future, we're gonna be getting new stuff, so I'm gonna start doing guides again, except the January rework is gonna be valid, I think, to do a guide on, because it won't just be hand-me-down info for the most part. Some of it will be hand-me-down, but there'll still be a lot of room for new fresh outlooks on the character and like how you pair with stuff. So I'm gonna be doing that. That'll be fun. Maybe we'll kind of get back into the swing of things, and yeah, we'll just have a good time. And then I'll do a quick guide, yeah, on the big dorm room, because I'm sure you guys are gonna get really confused on how that works, right? I'll have to show you, like, okay, so this is how you go to the pool party. Okay, so you gotta, and then when you go to the coffee area, you gotta get macchiato to make you the macchiato. Right, this is very, very important stuff. So I'll make sure I cover that in a guide. That'll probably be a really long guide because there's a lot to go over there. But yeah, so if you guys managed to view this whole video, you're a champ. If you didn't, I don't hold it against you. I didn't even want to be here this long. This is way past my bedtime. But okay, dudes. That was fun. We'll catch you next week. We're going to have new characters, new gambling, new fun. Thanks for coming out. Thanks for hanging out. And you know what? I hope you guys have a great weekend. You know, Wooly, I don't want to have a good weekend. I want you to have a good weekend. So until next time, I will see you guys later. Peace out.